Welcome back. Now, Carmen, the opera, was first written and performed in Paris in the 1800s. Didn't do too well in Paris, but got resurrected in Vienna a couple of years later and started it on its worldwide path of popularity. And the New Zealand Ballet are performing Carmen. It opens tonight at the Isaac Theatre Royal. So I'm thrilled to introduce you to two of the stars. So welcome to Abigail Boyle and to Christopher Hinton Lewis. Thank you very much for joining us.
Thank you.
So we have Carmen herself and Jose, two of the main characters.
Yeah.
Great. So, can you tell me, Abigail, a little bit about the story behind Carmen?
Well, I mean, it's the ballet is obviously just like the opera. She's a gorgeous character to play, Carmen herself. She's gorgeous and she knows it, and she uses that to her advantage, you know, through all the men, and she ends up sort of getting Jose twisted around her little finger and then throws him away like a dish rag, and he can't stand that, so he kills her pretty much.
Oh. Yeah. So Jose doesn't cope too well with that, Christopher?
No, he has a little bit of a problem, and he kind of takes it out on her in the end. But
so he obviously falls dramatically in love.
Yeah.
And the end is not good.
No, I mean, as she said, yeah, she's got him wrapped around his finger so easily. I mean, she uses her charm and her sexuality and all of that kind of thing to entice Jose, and then when she's bored, she's on to the next victim.
Oh. Well, I think we'll have a little bit of a look at this for you viewers, so you know exactly what we're talking about. Here's a clip of Carmen for you.
Hello, I'm Gary Harris and I'm the Artistic Director of the Royal New Zealand Ballet, and I'd like to welcome you to the Meridian season of Carmen.
What is so fun about the show is that it's very colourful. It's set in South America, so the whole atmosphere is hot, it's sweaty, it's burning. People are eager to touch each other, to move, to...
Carmen is really the sort of girl, you know, she's that luminous beauty that everyone wants to meet. All the women want to be like her and all the men want to meet her.
Yeah, she's a different breed. She believes in fate. She believes that she can, you know, sometimes that there's certain signs that tell her about the future.
And unfortunately, Jose has no interest in her whatsoever, but she's the one who picks him and hones in on him and sort of draws him into that spider's web of her life and that seedy underbelly of Rio with the mafia and bars, and then she just throws him out like a dish rag.
There's a bit of sex, there's a bit of lowlife, there's a bit of tension, there's aggression, and it's very, very real the way it's portrayed. So, yeah, come and see it.
I really like that the Royal New Zealand Ballet does something a bit different every now and again, throw something different into the mix.
I'm not really a dance person, but I'm finding it really entertaining to watch.
There's something in there for every red-blooded man in the world.
Wow, so guys, that looks amazing, and of course not like how we would imagine a traditional ballet. How was it kind of getting into the role for you, and with the dancing and the acting at the same time?
It's really good to have a different season like this, you know, for us dancers. The girls are used to point shoes and tutus and everything. In a way that's sort of, it's quite relaxing because we don't have to, you know, spend our days off sewing point shoes and preparing them constantly. And this ballet, you sort of just rock on a pair of jeans and a singlet and off you go, and it's real natural, yeah.
What kind of shoes do you wear then if you're not wearing the points when you're doing something like Carmen?
Mainly bare feet, some jazz boots for the boys and high heels for the girls.
Oh, fantastic. So it is completely different, isn't it?
Yeah, it's really good.
Now, Abigail, of course, you trained here in Christchurch, didn't you?
Yep.
So that was early in 2000?
Yeah, I graduated in 2005.
Brilliant. So how are you finding things now?
Really, really good, yeah. I always like coming back to Christchurch and visiting it. It's one of my favourite places in New Zealand, yeah.
We like that, we like to hear that.
Yeah.
And Christopher, you're new to the Royal New Zealand Ballet.
Yeah, I've been here 2 months.
Wow, so how's it going for you?
Oh, it's going very well. I mean, I love New Zealand. It's one of the reasons why I wanted to come and work here was 'cause I wanted to see this beautiful country, and it's not spoilt anything. I mean, it's still amazing.
That's great to hear. And where were you before you came to New Zealand with the Royal New Zealand Ballet?
I was with the Northern Ballet Theatre, who actually did this production of Carmen originally back in '99. So I was originally one of the little boys, like one of the younger corps de ballet members.
Oh my
So
goodness.
it's quite nice to be able to come here and I get to play the lead. So it's great for me personally.
Yeah, that must be very special
Yeah.
for you guys. So of course Christchurch, and then it's around New Zealand as well, isn't it?
Yep, we've already done Wellington and Invercargill. We've got Palmy, Napier and Auckland left.
So a great season. And what's on the agenda for the rest of the year, can we say?
Yep, we've got Nutcracker coming up, which is always a nice, around Christmas time to perform that.
Yeah.
And, we're travelling straight after the season. We're going to Australia with Romeo and Juliet.
Oh, brilliant.
Yeah, for 3 weeks, which will be good. And yeah.
Great. And that, of course, you're staying with the team, Christopher?
I'll be here for Nutcracker and Romeo and Juliet and try to see more of this beautiful country and get to dance with Abigail a little bit more.
So what other things do you like doing when you're not dancing? What's New Zealand got to offer you?
Well, for me, it's just the stunning location of this country. I mean, yesterday on Monday I went to Hammond Springs.
Did you sit and luxuriate?
Yes, I did actually. And driving up there, I had to be told that I need to keep my eyes on the road and stop looking at the mountains and the landscape and stuff, because it was just stunning.
It is quite stunning, isn't it? When you are part of the New Zealand Ballet, the company, are you able to do, crazy things like bungee jumping or anything like that you might get injured, or are you just kind of...
Officially not.
Yes. Officially and unofficially.
Yes.
Yeah. So you have to obviously be, it's respectful.
Well, you've also got, it's your job, it's how you make your living, and if you become injured by doing something that you shouldn't really have been doing, then they can say, well, the insurance won't cover it and stuff. So.
Good point. Well, Christopher and Abigail, thank you so much. It's been lovely to meet you, and all the best for opening night tonight. I know that Canterburyans are really looking forward to seeing Carmen here at the Isaac Theatre Royal. I can't wait. And as you've just seen, it is going to be a wonderful event, so do book your tickets at Ticketek. Opens tonight at 7:30.